Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for September 13th through the 19th, or whenever you click into the video. It is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. Then we'll look into your person's energy and your energy. I just want to say a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who is returning. I appreciate all your support. And to those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below if you'd like. All right. So when I was shuffling, I saw the moon card, and then I heard this little phrase, secrets and lies, oh my. So some of you may be finding out in the next couple of weeks that somebody's been hiding something. Secrets could be revealed. They were also talking about there may be some fear around a situation. It could be that. It could be that you're fearing that somebody's lying to you and then you find out, which is really tough. So let's see what the rest of the reading says. It may not go along with that. That just might have been something that somebody was dealing with and it was meant to be said. All right, so the recent past, we have the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Temperance card. And then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse in your current energy with the Five of Wands and the Empress card. In the near future, we have the King of Cups in reverse with the Three of Wands and the Tower. That's that energy I'm kind of picking up on. Now, in the overall energy is the Death card. So there's something that is either in the process of transforming or needs to be transformed. So if you're sensing that there's someone around you that isn't telling the truth, then this is kind of an indication to me that something needs to change in that circumstance. And unfortunately, if we don't pull away when we sense things, sometimes the universe will keep showing us things and they can be uncomfortable and sometimes really hurtful until we realize that something's really not good for us. So you may be going through that kind of a process. Now, on the other side of it is a beautiful thing. It's like the Phoenix rising. For some reason, that's popping up. So you could feel like you're going through some kind of a strange shift over the next couple of weeks, especially after the new moon, because the energy was about releasing a lot of wounds. All of them are about releasing and starting anew and setting new intentions. So hopefully you guys did some purging and you're setting your intentions to move forward with clarity and asking the universe to give you clarity where you have questions. So in the recent past, we have the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Remember, like I said, have patience because whatever's meant for you is not going to pass you by. Whether this be a job opportunity or something financial that you're waiting on, I just got a sense that somebody might be waiting on some news about money. There could be something that's owed to you that could be coming in. They're saying just to have a little bit of patience. Like, don't overthink it too much because it's going to happen, especially when it comes to work. If some of you have been out of work for quite some time, have patience because it's definitely coming. You'll have what you need. Sorry about that. It'll pass, the lawn person. That's just kind of like a weird clarification for you that there might be a lot of noise in the background for you in your mind. So try to release that if you can and clear your energy as much as possible so that you don't stay in that state because things are definitely going to start moving forward. All right, so then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands and the Empress card. So I feel like this is somebody testing your patience for some reason, and this is an individual that I sense. Where there could have been confusion before, the Five of Wands is a sense that there might be either competition. Somebody could have put you in a place where you felt like you had to compete for their attention. And now all of a sudden you've got clarity around that. And you're sitting over here like, I don't have time for this type of stuff. Like, I know who I am and I know my worth. And if this is the type of drama that you're going to bring into my world, I'm not interested. I'm not confused about who I am and what I stand for. And I will fight for that. No matter who comes towards me, no matter what situation I'm involved in, if I need to defend myself, then I will. Especially if somebody's putting me in a position where I feel like, or they're trying to make me feel like I'm in competition with somebody else. Because that's not about someone who values you, right? And you value yourself more than that. Okay, so let's look at the near future. We have the King of Cups in reverse with the Three of Wands and the Tower. So something is definitely changing. I think your energy to me says that you're getting tired of dealing with people who are emotionally unavailable, masculine or feminine energies, and that's what's falling away. In other words, these types of relationships are going to fall out of your life. I think you're done with it. The Three of Wands, yes, you could be waiting for someone to shift and change, but people don't. Not in that kind of a dramatic way. If somebody is really emotionally unavailable, that's deep wounding. That is, you cannot love people into loving themselves and showing up into a relationship. You just can't. So if this person is going to go through that, I don't know that you're going to be willing to wait for them to get to that place. You may just let this fall away from your life, which is a good thing, because when things that aren't working for us fall away, that means new things are coming. And hopefully for most of you, that means that a good situation is coming towards you. Sometimes we do have repetitive lessons, which can get a little bit old, but in this case, I'm going to say you know your worth with the Empress card, male or female, and whatever's falling away is just not meant for you anymore. I say it very nonchalantly. I don't mean it like that. It's never easy when we have to shut off relationships, no matter whether they're romantic or friends or family. It hurts. It sucks. And it takes time to get used to a new normal. So maybe part of you is going through that in the near future, where you're getting used to your new normal. All right, so let's clarify the Four of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so the Magician. I think there's a doubt for you that you can manifest the things that you want, and I don't believe that to be true. That's why Spirit's coming through with patience, the Temperance card, to tell you to just trust that when you set those intentions, the things that you want, they don't always come in the time that we really want or when we think we need them. But I feel like the universe has a funny way of always making sure that we're okay until these things show up in our life, and it's always at the perfect time. If, say, you were on unemployment for a period of time, it's like within the next week is going to be the last amount you're allowed to apply for, and then boom, a job shows up. It's things like that. So miraculous. Maybe it hasn't shown up in your life often enough for you to have faith, but they want you to have faith and to have patience that whatever opportunity you're looking for is coming towards you. Okay. And then the Seven of Pentacles. So this is where there's a need for patience to let things develop. Again, I don't know why Spirit feels the need to get on you today a little bit about being patient, but try to be, because what I see and I'm trying to articulate to you is that good things are going to come into your life, because there's some kind of adjustment happening here where you're standing your ground and you know your worth. And it could be that you don't take a job that is enough for you because you know you're worth more, which is a good indication that you've developed a lot. Sometimes it takes longer for people to get to that place where they can say no. Sometimes, remember I said I saw the Moon card? Sometimes we fear that there won't be another opportunity, but I'm going to say in love and in work, there will always be another opportunity. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be better than the one that you thought you may have missed out on. All right. Now the Seven of Cups with the Five of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. That's having that confidence that things are going to come through. So if this has created that you've had a little inner turmoil, maybe you just don't feel like you can express yourself the way that you want to, you're going to be getting back to your natural nature soon. But there is a part of you that I feel needs to focus on what you're passionate about, which also helps. So if there are things outside of waiting for an opportunity, whether it be love or work, it's nurturing yourself and taking care of your health, which is coming up. Focusing on how you physically feel is what they keep pointing out. All right, so let's look at the Five of Wands with the Empress. So we have the King of Swords in reverse. You could have been dealing with somebody in the past who had some really tough tendencies. I talk about narcissism a lot. I've dealt with a lot of it in my life, and I recognize when that energy shows up. Typically, the King of Swords is someone who doesn't have a whole lot of integrity, and this can be somebody who can create some real questions about our self-worth and our value. And whoever this person was, they're not going to get through you. It may have created a momentary question, but I don't see you staying in that energy. I keep wanting to focus on the Empress card. So if you have questions about whether this person has integrity, I'm going to tell you they don't. So trust your intuition on that. All right. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse with the Three of Wands. And then we have the Page of Swords. This is somebody who keeps an eye on you. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. So the Eight of Wands, where things had been moving slowly, all of a sudden the Page of Swords says you have that moment of clarity. This is like a breakthrough moment that not only the Ace of Swords brings, but the Page of Swords can bring as well. This is also, to me, an energy of somebody, I mean, look at the look on his face, who might keep an eye on you. And if you've decided that you don't have the patience to wait for them to grow the you-know-what up and try to be more emotionally available, then they can't let go. There's somebody here that just doesn't want to let go, so they keep an eye on what is going on with you. Now, after this situation comes apart, the changes that need to be made, you not waiting around for it and allowing things that aren't meant for you to fall away brings you the Ten of Pentacles. It could come in a lot of different forms. For some of you, it could be actual money. And I know that sounds nuts, but as soon as we get past a certain place, it's almost as if, boom, there's the money that shows up for us. So if you're looking for the job that I was talking about, this to me says as these other things fall away, then the benefits come. That could be another thing, is that you get really, really good benefits with a new position, or you're getting them now with a job that you have. There's an increase in money. Something is changing for you guys in the near future that's going to put you in a place where you feel so much more abundant financially and just abundant in general. Being grateful for everything that you have and what's to come. It's like that little bit of faith that the universe gives you. It's like, here's just a little taste of how great it can really get, and to trust that we will always look out for you and things are just going to keep getting better after the tough times. All right, so I'm going to clear this energy for you and get into whoever's on your mind. So think about that person while I clear this, and we'll see what energy is showing up for the two of you. Okay, this is for Taurus and their person. We'll cut that, and let's see. The first card out is the World. This person's going through a huge transformation in their life. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Moon card. I love this. This is going to be different from somebody you may have been dealing with that had probably some secrets and may have created some instability for you. Your energy is the Four of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Swords in reverse. So the Queen of Cups in reverse is two people that are protective of their own emotional energy. Now, your person's been through a lot as well, so they are closing out a cycle in their life. Whether you guys are together or not, this person's going through this. You could be in a partnership and it feels like you're dealing with a new person because they've made the changes. If you listen to people who've been married for a really long time and they've said they've grown together, that is possible in a relationship. For some people, it's not. But for some of you who have been in one for quite some time, you may be questioning whether this can work itself out. Your person's just going through a shift. That's it. And they're going to come out the other side like a new person, like a younger, more youthful, stable energy. This is because they've had some kind of a breakthrough in their own personal selves, or about the relationship and how much they actually love you. If you're not in a long-term or really committed relationship yet with this person, I do see the Crown, which to me says that that's the person that wants their king to their queen, or their queen to their king. And the Moon in reverse, I don't think this person's hiding anything. So if you have any questions about whether they have secrets or they have any fears, I don't feel it. I just don't. I don't sense it at all. So let's look at your energy. The Four of Cups tells me that maybe you're not seeing what this person is offering. He's kind of looking down. This can be read several different ways. Right now, I think this person's offering something, and maybe your attention is on the other three. Like, are you going to bring them all to this relationship? Like, I really want it all. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, because there's a part of you that may not feel secure within the situation. Maybe it's a question around their financial stability, but I feel right now maybe you just don't feel secure within. I think there's a sense of you might have a slight fear of being too vulnerable and open because of things that you have dealt with in the past, because you don't want drama. You just don't want to fight and argue. And I don't think that's what you're going to experience with this person. I think you can open up, and maybe part of you does feel that you can be yourself and be open and vulnerable, but that may create a little bit of a sense of, I'm not sure I like feeling this vulnerable with someone, right? All right. So I'm going to get the romance angels for you. This is for Taurus. Okay, so we have reconciliation. Could it be with somebody? Absolutely, if that's what you're looking for. Release your ex. That's the one from the main reading that I feel like some of you just, the energy is got to be released completely. And then we have honeymoon, and it is safe for you to love. See, that's where I said being a little bit skeptical about being open and vulnerable. Finances and career, I said this as well. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe you want to get to a place where you feel, more stable, because we're talking about your work. And some of you could already be working and just want things to be a little bit better financially before you get involved in a love relationship. So that could be that part for you. Now, reconciliation, absolutely. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It could be. And if you don't want them, that's okay. If this is not resonating, I get that. Then we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So somebody's lingering in some of your all's energy that just needs to be released. And if it's something recent that you have let go of and has fallen away, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So I hope that you guys give yourself enough time to heal from that and allow yourself to open up to this new energy that I feel might be here now. So closing that out is going to help you open up better, obviously, in your relationship currently. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe it's time to just take a trip with this person. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I just wanted to say some of you may be going on like a cruise. That could be one person. But I feel like two people are going to be traveling, and it's going to be... Actually, they just showed me Iceland. It could be Iceland. I'm seeing the ice, like mountains. So if any of you are going on that type of a trip, like a cruise that goes to those places, that could be what you're doing. And then I saw a beach. So somebody could be going to the beach as well. Okay, guys. I think that we understand that what the outcome of this could possibly be. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the Lover's Oracle and see what else we have for you. This is for Taurus. So we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. And then we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And then we have only time will tell. Absolutely. All right, guys. Last but not least, a couple of messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle. We're not taking cards that just fall out, so bear with me for a sec. I'm going to shuffle. This is for Taurus. Okay. So we have go the distance. No place like home, breathe, and exchanging gifts. And then we have loyal heart. And I think it's come up in a couple of readings today. And I think that's because everybody wants to experience that. And I feel like we're shifting into a time, as crazy as things are in our world right now, where we're going to find people who are really balanced with us energetically and also have the same type of loyal heart that we do. Remember I said I saw the crowns? And now they're showing up in this card for you. So it's time to be with the person that is going to be your other half. The one that's going to last forever. The infinity. That reduces to an 8. Exchanging gifts. This may be the case. Some of you may be giving each other something really nice. It could be a spa day for some of you that I feel like is popping up. And then go the distance. Absolutely putting all your effort and energy. This reduces to an 11. So to me, this could be about a soulmate, a twin flame possibly, but really going strong with it and trusting that not everything is exactly like the past, that somebody could be very different from what you've already experienced. When this comes up, no place like home, and it's a 50, this tells me there could be a change in your home, whatever that may represent for you. To me, this feels more like just a shifting of home. So obviously, if you own one, you're going to be selling, or you may be making a decision that it's time. I just heard downsizing for some of you, where you feel like you just don't need the space that you have. That's for a few. And then we have breathe. Again, you have another 11. So 1111 is popping up really prominently. You know that has several different meanings in numerology and spirituality. And it's also like looking at the Four of Wands. So happy home, security, feeling really safe and sound, and a partnership that is going to be what I would consider long lasting, and even possibly marriage. Okay, my loves, I hope this helped. I hope it resonated for some of you. Thank you again for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I appreciate you all so much. The information for personal readings is in the description box. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next video. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.